What's up, everybody? I'm back with another tool deals video, and it's Cyber Monday. We have a bunch of deals for you. First up, over at Lowe's, Flex is back on sale. So get it while the getting's good. Some of these prices aren't as low as they were before, but if you look at some of the nailers, they are just as cheap as the cheapest I've ever seen. So you have, for example, this framing nailer. That's $149, which is crazy because just a few minutes ago it was $99. So these things are fluctuating, going all over the place and in real time. So don't hesitate. If you see something and the price is good to you, buy it. I'll leave a direct link to this Flex page. You can check that out. Also, don't forget about your Rakuten up here. You see it pulsating. I almost forgot myself. When you use the link in the description to sign up, you'll get a bonus $50 on top of 8% cash back at Lowe's right now. And if you've already taken advantage of this bonus, you can use Retail Me Not, which will give you 12% cash back. You can also use Top Cash Back, which will give you 10% cash back over at Lowe's. And if you use the link in the pinned comment or in the description to sign up for this, you'll get a bonus $40 when you spend $40. All right, so there you have that. And another thing when it comes to the flex and the skill deals, I recommend you do this with everything, especially with the rush going on. Buy these online and pick up in store just in case they don't really have it there. That happens all the time. So that way you're not ripping and running all around town. When you buy it online, you also get to take advantage of the cash back. It's always cheaper and you always have a backup of your receipt. So buy it online, pick up in store, or have it shipped to you. A lot of people with these flex deals, they're charging $79 for shipping. The way to get around that is simply to just pick it up in store. Same for skill. There are a lot of items still on sale. For example, $49 for this impact driver and this drill, battery and a charger is a wonderful price. $39 for this ratchet is amazing. Yes, we saw it for $19 at one point. I couldn't get it for that price. I don't know about you. I couldn't get it. But a lot of stuff is still also on sale. So I will leave a link just to all of the skill deals so you can shop them yourself. There you have that. Moving on, we have this DeWalt right angle drill. I like this one because it has a 2-speed transmission. Just keep in mind that these right angle drills are not like Milwaukee whole hogs. They're not made for heavy duty drilling. This is more so of a screwdriver, and it can drill light pallet holes and stuff like that. So if you have that understanding, you won't be disappointed. $99 is a really good price for this, and this is the little 2-speed transmission latch right there. A lot of them don't have that, so make sure it has it because it'll have much more torque. Then we have this DeWalt tippy top of the line 3-speed transmission hammer drill with an 8 amp hour battery, a charger, a 2 amp hour battery, impact driver, and a bag for $269. This is normally $399 for this kit. Amazing deal there. We also have this Cobalt XTR impact driver. I like this impact driver a lot. The ergonomics are great. It's powerful. The only thing I don't like, if I have to nitpick, is just the base for the battery. It's really big. The battery makes it a big tool. Still not heavy, but it just makes it a big tool. But at $129 for a very powerful impact driver with great ergonomics, this is a wonderful price. You get a high output 4 amp hour battery, a charger, and just so you know, let's talk about some of the specs here. 2,400 inch-pounds is what it claims. 4,000 impacts per minute at 3,400 RPM. Those are mind-blowing specs, honestly. And it does, again, have 3-speed transmission, different modes. Excellent deal, $129. Then we have this DeWalt Elite Series impact driver bit set, 100 pieces. So you get some drill bits, you get a bunch of screwdriver bits. Some are impact rated, $29.98 for the kit there. Then we also have this flex impact driver with two amp hour batteries, a charger, and a hard case. I guess honestly, if we're really talking about it, for $129, this is going to be the better deal. Just simply because this has a unique feature with the one-handed chuck. The Cobalt does not have a one-handed chuck. You have to pull the thing out to put a new bit in. This, you can just slide it in there and it'll automatically lock. It does come with a hard case, and these 2 amp hour batteries are stacked lithium batteries. So, you know, you're going to have a much smaller base. But if you think that Flex might be going out of business, I don't think so, simply because they're made by Sherwin, and Sherwin makes cobalt tools. So, you know, they're basically the same. So anyway, I'm going Flex, and I think they'll still be honoring their lifetime warranties forever. So I'd go this route personally, but this Cobalt is not bad at all. I think this is going to also be a little smaller too. Probably a lot more heavy though. Moving on, we have this heavy reciprocating saw. This has an orbital function, pivoting shoe. It's a good reciprocating saw. It has a rafter hook and everything. $99 is insane for the price. So there you have that. Then we also have this Cobalt chainsaw with a 2 amp hour battery, and a charger is included. It's just not shown in the image here. Here we go. There's the charger. $99 for that kit. And then also we have a scale blower here, 530 CFM, pretty good. And it is a 40 volt tool, so pretty powerful there. $99 for this kit. Moving on over to Home Depot, we have this electrician's 5-piece tool set. So you get your wire strippers, you get your lineman's pliers, you get some other pliers and wire cutters and needle nose pliers, all types of stuff. $59.97. Excellent deal, considering pretty much all these tools are like $25 a piece. So you're basically getting 5 for the price of 2. Moving on, we have these close quarters copper tubing cutters. I have this set. They work really, really, really good. And it also comes with a little screwdriver here with different bits and everything, and a nice hard case. The tubing cutters alone are normally $59.97. Unfortunately, I need these immediately, and I couldn't get them on sale a few years ago, and I paid that $60. So you get that along with the screwdriver for $49.97. So that is a really good deal, because I very seldom see those go on sale. Then we also have this Milwaukee M12 ratchet with this screwdriver, a 1.5 amp hour battery, a charger, and a bag for $99, which is crazy because the ratchet again is crazily $169. While both of them are brush tools, they are still both very good. So check the reviews if you don't believe me. 4,018 people, 91% of them highly recommend it. Moving on, we have this angle grinder, 4.5 inch to 6 inch angle grinder with rapid stop and everything. Tippy top of the line here by Milwaukee with a 8 amp hour tabless battery. $229, excellent deal, because this angle grinder is normally $259 itself, $249, something like that. So you're getting a discount on the angle grinder with a tabless battery, which itself is like $2 something for the battery alone. So insane deal there. Then we also have this 3/8 inch impact socket set, 43 pieces with a hard case, $85, good deal there. Then we also have this Milwaukee M12 fuel drill driver kit, 4-in-1 with a high output battery and a charger. So you get the extra starter kit. Excellent battery, excellent deal for all this, $159. This alone is only $150. So you're getting this, which is normally $200. Now I do want to say something about this. You see this saying 67% off. Not so. They're trying to make it seem like this is more expensive than it is. And if we come over here, we see they're trying to say that this is normally $309. No, it's not. For this regular 5 amp hour battery and a charger just for $309, that has never been that price. If you even look right here, for $309, you get 3 of them for the same. So that doesn't even make any sense. So don't let these percentages trick you into thinking you're getting more than what you're actually getting. But this is still a good price. Moving on, again, you get this M12 barrel grip jigsaw, and you get the same 5 amp hour battery with the charger for $159. Basically, you're getting these tools and you're getting the starter kit for free. Or you can look at it the other way around. Starter kit and the tool for free. Moving on, we talked about this a couple days ago. You get this drill, you get this impact driver, and these are the subcompact drills and impact drivers. Along with that same ratchet, two 2 amp-hour batteries here, charging the bag for $169. That's a whole lot of toolage for a little bit of money. Then in classic fashion, like we have every year, we have this pack out set with the 100-piece bit set for $49.97. Great deal there as well. We have that stubby, the new Milwaukee M12 Fuel stubby impact wrench with the 5 amp-hour battery and a charger for $159. Now that is insane because the stubby is like $2 something itself. I can't believe this deal. Truly, I cannot believe this one. Excellent deal there. That's probably one of the better deals of the day. Then we have this mid-torque Gen 2 impact wrench from Milwaukee with a 5 amp-hour battery, the classic 5 amp-hour battery, a dual charger, $189. Again, this impact wrench is normally $229 itself on sale. And just as a reminder, this does produce 650 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque. A big improvement over the Gen 1, which was just like 200 foot-pounds or something like that. But 650 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque, 550 foot-pounds of fastening, $189. Really good deal right there. Moving on, we have this compact impact wrench with the classic 5 amp-hour battery and the charger for $189. Then we have this angle grinder. This is the 4.5-inch to 5-inch with the same 5 amp-hour battery and charger. Again, that same starter kit for $149. Really good deal. This is normally $200 for this angle grinder by itself. So again, another excellent deal. We also have this M12 grease gun with that same 5 amp-hour high output battery and that charger, $159. We have this hacksaw with the 5 amp-hour battery and charger for $149. And we have this deep cut bandsaw. This deep cut bandsaw itself is normally $400 by itself, tool only. And this tabless 8 amp-hour battery for $329. I really cannot articulate or begin to express how good of a deal that is. You won't see anything like this again. If you did, you might see something similar in the spring, maybe in January on clearance, but I highly, highly doubt it. So if you were looking for a deep cut bandsaw, this is it right here if you wanted it from Milwaukee with a good battery. No charger included though, just a battery and the tool, but that is still absolutely insane. And that is it for today's video. Hopefully it was helpful. If you got any value from it, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you're missing any deals in the future. Share this with your brethren, and I will see you guys next time.